Блядь. Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. We are standing on business today, alright? I need you, first of all, hello, greetings to everyone. Hello, hi. I need you all to tell me if you can hear me and if you can see me properly and if is it laggy. Trust, I know. I'm trying to fix the whole video situation. This is the second time the fucking countdown doesn't work. I'm promise I'm doing my best to fix whatever's wrong. I still cannot figure it out, but we are here to learn and grow together. So, yeah. Okay, I'm waiting for you to gather. Also, apparently, I'm a little bit behind you guys. I don't know. Also, wait. I'm gonna take the opportunity to go out of frame and smoke my echoes for a second. So, wow, we're so professional. We're so professional over here. Um, I don't know what's wrong, and I don't know what's the wrong, and I don't know what's the deal. So okay, apparently we're a little behind. Hello, guys. Welcome all. Greetings to our first edition of the Gotham Watch Parties for 2026. There won't be many of them, so might as well enjoy. I promised a month or so ago, maybe over a month ago, maybe actually 2 months at this point, to not disappear off the face of the earth. So I'm doing that. And as you guys all know, because of my statement and because of my live stream, I told the world that, oh, I can hear myself. I don't like this. So I promised all of you that I will not be disappearing and that I will still feed you content because after all, we are a family and we can exist outside of the events related to the EBU. Um, As I said in my statement 2 months ago, I promised to do live streams watching the national final season together because that's something we can all enjoy as a family. So I welcome you to my humble abode. We have new posters today. They arrived, by the way. This is already getting out of track. We're getting out of track. But today we're going to be watching Bulgaria's national final, Националната селекция за Евровизия. We're going to be commenting, we're going to be watching it together, and we're going to be having tons and tons and tons of fun. Um, as you all know, maybe not, maybe I'm just a fraud. I said in my statement that 30% of all live streams will be going towards charity supporting Ukraine, and I want you to. Okay, we're going to be getting to that in a second. But today's live stream, we're going to be raising money for the SOS Kyiv emergency fundraiser for generators and backup batteries. Um, and it's quite an important fund, as many of you may not know, but this is Serhiy Prytula's foundation. And basically, this fundraiser, they're raising money for generators as a way to combat the current humanitarian catastrophe happening in Kyiv. Uh, the Russian Federation has been actively destroying the energy infrastructure of Ukraine, leading to numbers, hundreds of thousands of, even millions of civilians living in inhumane conditions because of the cold in Kyiv. So we are going to be trying to help them at least. So there is a noble cause to this stream. All of your donations, all of your gifts, whatever, I don't know what's happening over here, will be aiding that. So feel free. Also in the description of this live stream, there will be a link so you can directly donate towards the foundation as well. So yes. Also, I babied my banks while I was away. Much needed rest, by the way. Let me tell you that I loved, I loved that little break I had. and I definitely needed it. So I'm very happy about that. But while I was away, I took advantage of me being an Eastern European, so I cut my hair back home because it's of course cheaper. This is the result. The bangs are over here. You can see my eyebrows. It's so fuck ass. I'm aware. Please do not comment about it. Also, I was super late. You noticed, Jay, in the chat, by the way. I was on FaceTime with my friend group, dismembering a whole chicken like 30 minutes ago. So me getting ready and setting up the stream was a hassle. So if I look a little bit panicked right now, sincere apologies, but yeah. But hi, I'm so glad you are all here gathering. I'm gonna read a couple of your comments because sadly they're not on the screen because again I'm incompetent to be holding live streams. Can see and hear you, but it's lagging. Yes, I'm aware. I'm sorry, it's lagging. All right. I even bought a Wi-Fi extender because I remember last stream, the first stream I ever did. God, was that awful. But I am trying to fix it, so stick with me. Hopefully by next week we'll have the situation under control. A little more volume. Oi, blood. I don't know. Hello. Wait, maybe a little bit closer to my face. Hi. Yes. Okay. You guys are taking the piss right now. Generally smart. Appropriate. Why is she not here? But yeah, we're gonna wait like 3 more minutes. We're gonna chat. We're gonna chit chat a little bit, and then we are going to, before we move on to the national selection, which is happening tonight, the final. We're gonna go back to last week and watch a little recap to refreshen our memory because, oh my God, was that horrific? Was that horrific? I had no trust in BNT, and I was right about having no trust in them because we're gonna be talking about the production quality and everything in just a second. Okay, whoever is spamming Russian flags in the description, you're gonna die. So I suggest you cease that activity immediately. Okay, I need you to be more active in the chat. Come on, guys. We're gonna be here for the next 3 hours. I need you to focus and lock in. Also, if somebody knows whether I can smoke this little thing on live stream and not get demonetized, please tell me, because I don't know how I will survive the next 3 hours without smoking. Thank you, Jay, for the donation. Thank you, Slava Ukraini. Heroям slava. Smrt ворогам. Thank you so much, Jay, for the donation and for supporting Ukraine. It's very much appreciated, and that money will go to a good cause. Thank you. We love you. We love you, Jay. Where are you watching the national final? Great question. It's geo-blocked. So I have acquired a VPN in order to trick the system into believing that I'm back in Sofia, which is a horrific place. I don't want to be back there. I was there 2 days ago. I'm tricking the system, and I'm watching it through BNT. But don't worry, we'll be broadcasting it here as well. But yeah. Ruff. What is happening? I'm so hyperactive. Anyways, cheers. Bottoms up, as they say. I will know about that. Is this the only national final I will be watching? No. Next week, we're going to be watching Vidbeer together. And guys, I'm so excited for Vidbeer this year. It's going to be a great stream. Next time, it's going to be an actual fundraiser, and all of the money, 100% of the proceeds, will be going towards the Serhiy Prytula Foundation, unless I find another charity. Before we go, I got a new tattoo. Look at it. Look at my baby. It's so beautiful, and I'm so glad I got it. Because I got a tattoo like 6 months ago. It's this one, which I also adore. Oof, the lack of any muscles whatsoever. It's scary. I love this one, but I wanted a new one, and I got this one, and it's really good. It's still a little bit sore, but you know what? We are persevering through everything. Finally, my electricity is back here in Portugal. It's been a catastrophe because of the storm. I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad you're here, and hopefully this stream will ease your sanity a little bit and sending tons and tons of strength. 3. I don't know what 3 is. Anyways, I before we move on, because we have to watch the recap now, because I have plenty of opinions and thoughts, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this little shit. Because I okay, I was back in Sofia for like 2 months, and apparently my stupid ass forgot to take extra piercings because I don't know septum users in the chat, septum theory, I guess. I don't know what's happening, but it's like bows. It's like bows at the end of the septum piercing, and you have to if you want to take it out for some reason. I don't wear it back home, but if I want to take it out, I have to unscrew the bow, and then if I want to put it back in, I have to screw it up again. I don't screw them properly. I don't screw anyone properly, so it fell, and I forgot to bring extra ones. So, and now I'm wearing this one. I don't know why. I look like an actual cow right now, like a business casual cow. This is sponsored by. This is not sponsored by anyone, let alone BNT. You'll probably get demonetized. Well, that is amazing. Thank you. So throughout this live stream, I'll be disappearing to this side because I want to smoke. Slavic, this. Yes, it's actually on ESC Fent Live, ESC Fentanyl Live. You can search it up. Demonetized. I say, oh, is this gonna get demonetized because of the smoking? Said fentanyl 5 minutes into the stream. This will definitely get demonetized. Love you, Bulgaria. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not Bulgarian. No, you gotta make it look like it's not there because you're getting demonetized. Uh-oh. My first ever party watching on YouTube and chose the mental asylum. Is this a good sign? It's a horrific sign, and you will suffer it for the next 3 hours. So don't say I didn't warn you. Me too. I cannot wait to watch Vidbeer. Okay, should we move on towards the recap? We definitely should because we don't have time. Let's watch together. Wait, let me put this little thing on. Wait. Is it here? Is it here? Okay. There was supposed to be a watermark. Where is the watermark? Nobody knows. There was supposed to be a watermark. If I get demonetized, I'm sorry. The way I cannot hear any audio. This will have to, we will have to fix this somehow. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Okay, this is the first one. This was Kerana, the cosmonauts. Kerana in Cosmonautite. Right. Look, they are they have been getting more popular the past couple of years, but they're still relatively underground. Look, I like them. Their music is not for me. Oh, okay, we have it here. We have it here. Whoo! Okay, perfect. We have the watermark. Incredible. So, what I was, this is horrific. I am so sorry. Okay, perfect. So, Kerana and Cosmonautite. Great stage presence when it comes to Kerana. Cosmonautite played great. I think it was a little over the top. She did a split. She dismembered her joints. It was a little bit too much. I don't know if we needed all that. The song is alright. The song is not for me. It sounded a little bit outdated. The lyrics are definitely not for me. Do I think they're gonna win? No. So I think we should move to the next one. Okay, I cannot listen to this anymore. This was by far the weakest link out of the entire national final. This poor little girl, Elizabeth, she's a TikToker, whatever. I didn't like the song. I think she didn't sound all that good. She was pretty much lost. What's your favorite song so far? Loving the stream. If you mean from the national selection, they're not playing their songs. We're just picking the artist today. And I'm gonna get to that in a second, so we should speed it up. Thank you so much for the £2. Thank you so much for the £2. It will be going towards a great cause. Thank you. What's your favorite song so far from this national final? We're not. These are their old songs. So my favorite one is Mona. She's my girl. We're gonna speak about that in a second. If you mean from the contest, I don't know. I haven't heard all of them, but. Vivo Moldova. Moving on. Next is okay. Enough. Okay, we have Mulets. This is an interesting one. They're very big in Bulgaria. They're very big in Bulgaria. They're like a band. They're a duo. I don't listen to their music. It's very male manipulator. Not only their appearance, but also their music. They're giving the vibes that they go to this bar in the city center of Sofia. It's called Keva, and mansplain to 15-year-old girls there. Allegedly, I'm not. That's how I view it. Okay, that's how I view it. It doesn't mean it's true. Not everything I say is true, but most of it is. Um, Look, they have one good song that I really, really like. It's a collab between them and the Mystery of the Bulgarian Voices, my favorite Bulgarian band of all time. Jesus Christ, listen to them, please. It's incredible. Look, I'm gonna be. I have a little faith in them that if they win, they're gonna be coming up with something that's actually competitive, because of that only one song. I don't know any of their music, but it's I won't be too mad if they win. They're not my first choice, but okay, actually we're not gonna be talking about these people. Okay, we have Mikhaila Marinova. Um, Look, great vocals, great gowns, great vocals, but this is not a singing competition, all right? And this is the thing that like irks me a lot about the Bulgarian audience of the national selection, is that they think it's imperative for us to pick the best um, vocalist. It actually isn't, all right? She is so talented. She sounded amazing, even with that poor sound mixing. But Jesus Christ, is her music enough? And this is no offense to her. It's just not my music. Maybe it will be for someone else, just not me. And I'm not confident in her ability to come up with something that's competitive enough, because these artists, they need to have stage presence. They need to have the capability of producing with in collaboration with the other producers we got to come up with an actual good package. And the vocal is there. I'm reluctant about the other part of it, but oh my god, oh my god, I love Preya. Jesus Christ, do I love this woman? She is incredible. Her vocal is incredible. Her stage presence was by far the best, in my opinion, out of the entire lineup last week. If she wins, I will be over the roof with excitement and joy. I love her. Her music is great. She is such a sweetheart, and that's my second place. Aside from Mona, it's her. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Yo, this was horrific. So, for those of you who don't know who this is Fiki, and he's a very famous turbo folk, pop folk singer in Bulgaria. One of his songs went viral, I think last year. It was the shkibidi dibi dobi dobi dobi, whatever the fuck. I don't listen to that kind of music. Um, this was so bad. This was so bad. And the funniest thing is, I got flashbacks to like 5 years ago when he wrote this one song in English. It's called "Is This Love," but he cannot pronounce things in English. You can see it from this performance, because the pronunciation is awful. Rise up, stay strong. That's it. And in that one song called entitled "Is This Love," he kept singing "Is this love? Is this love?" Like it's an actual name of a person in Eastern Europe, especially Bulgaria. Names such as Svetoslav, Vencislav, Miroslav, they're really common. They're actually really, really common. And it sounded like he's singing about some guy. Is this love? Anyways, this I'm so glad this didn't make it through. Thank God it wasn't solely popularity based, and people actually were like, okay, this is dog shit, and didn't vote for it. Surprised that she didn't make it. Oh, here we go. The Church of Mona has reunited. I love this woman. She's so young. She is so talented, vocally, musically, sonically. Oh, she is our only choice. All right. If we don't pick Mona, might as well close down the nation. And She's not as famous. She has been getting a lot of popularity. She won the public vote last week. So, there is still hope. I hope the juries don't underrate her this time. I need her to win. I need her to win. And she did such a great job. And she will do such a good job tonight. And we are friends. And we are the bestest of friends and buddies. We follow each other on Instagram. We have messaged each other a couple of times. She is incredible. And I really do hope the Bulgarian finds the strength in himself not to be an idiot and to actually vote for her. She's obviously my first pick. Need her to win. And I love the song as well. She's the only artist, Bulgarian artist, that I actually do listen to. Roxana. She's an institution, alright. She is very popular in Bulgaria. She's a very popular turbo folk, pop folk singer. Her performance is great. Her vocal is out of the world. I don't think she's gonna win. Okay. Now, this is who's gonna win. This is the person that's gonna win. We have Dara. She is probably the most famous artist in our selection. Um, Look, I really like her. She's a judge on The Voice Bulgaria. She has good songs. Not my cup of tea, but I don't listen to me. As you can see from the back, um we have fuck. Oh my god, I forgot the name of my favorite genre of all time. Trip hop. We have trip hop. We have Massive Attack. Then we have Mauchat Dama, which is post punk. Then we have Cigarettes After Sex, which is shoegaze slash ambient pop. Then we have Cocktail Twins, which no, we have Ethel Kane, and then we have Cocktail Twins. I'm not the target audience for Dara's song, plural. Uh, I wouldn't mind her winning. Actually, I think just because of her experience and her viewpoint, she can come up with something nice. She's not my first pick. I won't be mad about it. All right. She did a good job, and her styling, her and Mona have the best styling. Look at this. She looks incredible. I don't know how they passed. Still mad about it. They don't have a place in the final, in my opinion. I don't know who these men are. I don't know who lied to them. They need to step down because it's getting ridiculous with that. It's just very. Oh my god. Oh. Anyways, it's just very 2010 and not in a good way. So I'm not gonna I'm gonna shut up because I don't have anything positive to say. Let me mute these people for a second. Okay, we haven't gotten to anything proper yet, so might as well chit chat with you for 2 seconds and look at the chat. Actually, really, Moldova had better production. Moldova had such a good quality of production for the level of and funds of the Moldovan broadcaster that they have. The production for this is a travesty. It's horrific. It's held in Kushlukov's basement. It's so bad. That stage is about the size of my bed. You can see it behind me. Having these artists who are actually big in the country perform on that stage is, oh my god. I would have walked out. I would have walked out, and I am just appalled. The production is awful, and we are continuously embarrassing ourselves, the Bulgarian nation. The bottom watermark in this economy. Well, and United, what? Kevo, my beloved. Kevo is a great bar. I don't go there anymore for plethora of reasons. Last time I went to Kevo, which is a bar, very famous artist bar in Sofia. The last time I went there, like 2 months ago, the roof collapsed on my head. So, if Prayer wins, Bulgaria top 10 period. Yes, I think that's plausible, very much. It is him. That was Fiki. Девидевица прямий ефир. ESC Fent on YouTube. That's where you can watch it. Is this love my favorite name? Mona is number 2 in the running goal. What she is? Mona. Oh my eyes. Sorry, my lens is broken. I ripped it apart while I was getting ready. Maybe I should. If it gets too bad, I'll remove it and I'll have heterochromia homophobia for the end of this, for the rest of the stream. Barely won the televote. Barely, but she did. All right, she did. So, mother took her. Gay people can never be normal. Anyways, Oh, we have Crisco. Okay, he's one of the. Wait, let me share my screen again with you. Um, he is one of the. He's one of the judges. Okay, that's good. At least there's some credibility to that, you know. Okay. Did I miss someone from the jury? Please tell me. The cat in the room just go. What's an increase in the volume? How is the volume? Somebody tell me. It's supposed to be relatively low so we do not get copyrighted. So if that's the case, please let me know. Inshallah. See, streaming is just awful. I don't know who this woman is. Might as well invite me. They could have invited me, of course. Of course, BNT hate me after my last video, but they could have gotten me. I would have done such a good job as a juror. I would have been so objective, which is such a lie. I wouldn't. Okay, while we're waiting for this, I'm gonna tell you about the concoction I cooked. I cooked a whole chicken. Such a great live stream this is. I cooked a whole chicken and I had to. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna be back. I need to put my other lens that's not ripped apart. You can enjoy the scenery over here. BRB. I'm back, sheeple. I have not died yet. Oh my god, who is this? If they keep pulling these skeletons out of BNT's closet, I will. You gotta stop at some age. Last week we saw this with the jury. Tony Dimitrova, who is actually a very famous, used to be a very famous singer back in the day during the Soviet regime. Um, she was a part of the jury, and she's. Oh, let me take a pause now and get to it. And I have utmost respect for this lady, but she was so harsh towards Mona, and she said that she was vocally shaky, which may have been the case, but come on, there were people like Vicky Elizabeth in there that didn't hold one note, and she had nothing to say. Her personal vendetta against Mona is ridiculous. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Garantovich Polish, I guess, for the 25 Norwegian krona, I think. Thank you so much. This is going to a great cause. Love you, love you, love you. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. But yeah, I'm glad the jury is different because last time it was beyond horrific. Look at the look at the production. Look at the green room. Is this sane, you guys? Is this sane? It's a basement with LED hearts from Timo. This is horrific. And look, you can see the food. Oh, I swear to God, I will crash out 10 times by the end of this. Don't drink, kids. Um, I'm going to head over to the Latvian semifinal right now, but you guys have fun. Good luck to Mona. Thank you, have fun. Also, good for you because I could not have cooked a whole chicken when I was 21. Well, I did, and it was an awful experience, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do it again. Also, I changed my lens, and now we can see properly. I cannot believe I ripped that lens. It arrived today. It was brand new. I was supposed to change these ones because these are over like 3 months old. I ripped it. So now I have to order another set again. At least they look good this time, you know? Great gowns, beautiful gowns. These hosts are awful, by the way. Okay, we have Roxana first. That's great, I guess. Oh, she looks amazing. Oh, she looks great. What is that? Is that the trophy? Oh, these fuck ass postcards. Look, I could have edited this Whoever is editing this over at BNT, what are you doing? Come on now. The skateboard and the CapCut effects. Look, this is Tony Dimitrova. This is the one that underrated Mona. God may give her strength. I wish her all the best, but that was a terrible lack of judgment. Alright, because Mona didn't deserve to be 12 with the juries considering the competition. And also it's partly because of the production. Because BNT are beyond incompetent and the sound mixing is horrific. I've seen concerts in the countryside of Bulgaria in fields that sounded better than this. The the sound on this stream is better than the sound mixing overall there. Oh, it's starting. So they need to fix that. That's why so many of them sounded so shaky last time. Kalimanku Denk. Okay, maybe it's a folk song. Jeez, am I stupid? Yeah, it looks like the Montesong backstage, but come on, are we on the level of Montesong? I mean, BNT has more money than the Montenegrin national broadcaster, so what are we doing? Hi, Miss Oaks. Okay, she sounds good. How is the sound, by the way? Is it too loud? It needs to be a little low so we don't get detected by copyright. So please tell me if it's alright. Yeah, the quality is not that bad. The stream is running smoothly, but just the production is horrific. Look at this. The LED screen is about the size of this wall, and this is a tiny room. You can see all of it. It starts here and it ends there. It's not big of a room. What are we doing? What is AI? Is there AI? If there is AI in this, uh, it's gonna be a new low for real. And there are not a lot of lows BNT can hit, apparently. Okay, she sounds good. That's good, but I didn't have any doubts as to whether Roxana will sound good because she always does. Like she's beyond talented. I wouldn't pick her as the winner, not because she's not vocally capable. She has a lot of experience. She's very much vocally capable, but uh, her music is not very Eurovision adjacent, and these artists will be working with a team to come up with 3 songs, which will be decided at the end of February. And I don't have a lot of belief that she will come up with something that will be competition, that will be competitive in a competition format deal. Yeah, Monty Song did have better production. Look, it says uploads. It says, oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, good job, Roxy. She did great. Go listen to her song Kamanite Padat. Kamanite Padat, Padat nebetu Kamanite Padat. Okay, let's hear the jury. Olga Kurpiewska 5146. Thank you so much for the 25 zloty. Hope you have some reasons to be proud and happy today. Well, I'm always proud, and always happy, says the depressed guy. But hopefully, thank you so much for your donation. It's going towards a great cause. I'm going to remind you once again, while she is talking some blabber, that we are raising money for the SOS Kiev emergency fundraiser for generators and backup batteries in order to help in benefiting and helping those suffering due to the current and ongoing humanitarian catastrophe in Kyiv caused by the Russian Federation. We are raising money for that. 30% of this, the revenue of this live stream will be going towards that. Thank you so much, Olga, once again. Okay, let's hear. The snail in my ear is listening. Okay, basically, she's saying that um, this is one of the five most difficult traditional Bulgarian folk songs, and her deciding to perform it is putting out. It's challenging, and she did a good job, basically. Uh, yeah, it was a cappella, which is very interesting, and I don't like that. Here is the thing: the format of this national final as a whole is relative. It's not relatively messed up. It's ludicrous. Because why are we picking the artists first based on popularity and purely on vocal capabilities? Because they cannot perform on that stage. Come on. If they do a cartwheel on that, they're gonna break their skull. Um, I don't like the format at all. I would have rather them come up with one song and hold it as a regular national final. This is just so beyond stupid once again. BNT can never do anything successfully. Bringing back the national final is a good thing, but when you know what you're doing. Um, yes, I will also watch. We'll be doing this live stream of OMK as well. We're not gonna be watching the national selection again. I cannot put up with BNT once again, one more time, especially live on stream. Streaming is horrific on its own. Having to do it while watching BNT's just incompetence when it comes to production. Here she is. Look at how beautiful she is. Oh, I love this woman. I love this woman. I love her. Oh my god. If she doesn't win, it's rigged. If she doesn't win, it's rigged. When things don't go my way, it's rigged. Oh, she did such a good job. I'm so tired of the haters. She did good. Okay, there were some issues, but she's so young. She's basically my age. And if it was me, I would have pissed myself on that stage. Plus, she wants this so bad. She wants this so bad. And when you want something so bad, you're gonna be nervous while you do it. You guys remember Baby Lasagna? He was horrified while in Dora. And then he gained experience throughout the season and he was second. So there is room for improvement. She has plenty of time. Let's pick a competent artist that can come up with something that's competitive. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, enough of the crash out. We're starting. No, please don't stop. What were you doing? Okay. I was just performing one of my favorite songs by her. It's called Siwa, which means power. Yes, these applauses might be pre recorded. Levitating. Levitating immediately. Oh, she sounds so good. Relatively emotional. I'm trying to pinpoint whether the effect of shakiness and rawness is on purpose. Yeah, it is. It is. A little bit too much of head movement. Maybe we can scrub that. But she cannot do much when it comes to this stage because look at the size of it. The outfit is incredible. And look at that hair. Oh my god. Uh, I love this song. I love her. I prefer last week's outfit to be fair. It was like this. It's like I have a shirt in that pattern. It's like these little tablecloths that are done manually on one hook, um, crocheted tablecloths, and it's very nostalgic. And like every house in Bulgaria where a grandmother lives has those. But this one still is very good, and she sounds clean. I don't have trust in the Bulgarian people that they are reasonable enough to vote for her. It's accessible, but it's not that accessible. It's not as accessible as I. You know what? Let me just shut up and listen. Oh, nailed it. That was such a clean high note. Oh, come on, sing the lyrics. We cannot be belting for the entirety of the song. Okay, she did a good job. I wish she didn't belt the entirety of this last 40 seconds of the song, but you know what? She did a good job, and this performance is great, and she should win. Yeah, she's so stunning. She's so stunning. Good job. I mean, you know what? If there's anyone that is capable of doing a good job, it's Mona when it comes to live performances. So, uh, I'm scared for her too. Okay, let's listen now. Let's clean our ears and listen to what the jury is gonna say because I'm relatively nervous about. Oh, she's so sweet. Yes, okay, confirmed. Confirmed. Okay, so the first association I had with this outfit was we have this very ancient tradition. It's very pagan for a country that claims to be Christian. It's so pagan, but it's one probably my favorite Bulgarian national holiday. Not a national holiday, but it's a folk holiday, and it's inspired. It's this. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. Okay, Crisco, please. Okay, he likes. Okay, he likes her style that she labels Gen Z folklore, which is reasonable in my opinion. Yes, exactly. This is an interesting package for Eurovision. Thank you. We cannot be sending ballots and expecting to win. With this televote epidemic of um, televote bait left and right. Uh. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Oh, he's crying. He's crying. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so basically he said that it's so crucial for us to manage to integrate our traditions and our national identity when it comes to our folklore and music into the new era of music. And that people like artists like Mona are national treasures. I do agree with that. I didn't expect him to get emotional, to be fair. Uh, okay, they're promoting one of the jurors' concert. That's not interesting. Okay, it was a really good performance. I am so okay. So this is what Mona's outfit is inspired by. It's called kukiri, and it's a tradition held in January. It marks the end of winter in order to, and these creatures that are dressed in fur and um, it's insane, but it's so good. They're dressed in fur and huge chains. You can see them here, and their purpose is basically kicking out the evil spirits and paving the way for the spring to come. It's a beautiful tradition, in my opinion. And oh my god, we have Preya next. Can I smoke people for a second? I need a breather. Oh, she looks impeccable. She looks incredible. These two, if these two don't win, if these two don't win, I swear to God. Let me see what you think about Mona. Guess who he wants to win? Yeah, she looks like Ariana Grande. Yes, she does a little bit. Mona will win Eurovision. I think she's capable of achieving a great score, which is what we are striving for. This is the whole point of the national selection. Um, if this doesn't win, I'm gonna crash out on Twitter so badly. Yeah, real. Yeah, the stage is small. I have lowered it on purpose. We cannot get a copyright strike. And she's gonna perform a different song, but the one Preya performed last week, Moma, such a good song. And again, I don't listen to Bulgarian music at all, and if I manage to get hooked by a song performed by a Bulgarian artist, that should tell you a lot. She did so good. I don't think she's gonna win. After all, it's still a popularity contest in some way, shape, or form, which is why I hate this format. But what can I do about it? But if she does win, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Otherwise, this is apparently a new song. I haven't heard this before, so bottoms up. Okay, she sounds clean. The sound mixing is still horrific. Hmm. Okay, I prefer Mama. The song she performed last time over this, but it's still good. Okay, we're entering. There's some sort of an epidemic in Bulgarian music circles. The words Samojiva and Samodiva are used in every song, and it's getting boring. It's getting tired at this point. Switch it up. This is not directed towards Preya. The song is good, and she can never do anything wrong. I'm just saying in general. She, her voice is so memorable. Her register is also insane. She would be a good choice. And I love that she kept the hairstyle with the traditional little Bulgarian coins. We use that a lot in our folk costumes. She again as Mona, both of them, and probably Dara as well, are the most well-rounded. It's presence, it's vocal capability, it's also musicality when it comes to their own music. You know, it's not just some bland chicken, the chicken I cooked like 2 hours ago, unseasoned. There is there is a special factor when it comes to their music. So thank you so much, Mercurio 111, for the £10. Love from Scotland. Thank you so much. Love from the Netherlands. From the Netherlands. Thank you so much for this donation. It's going towards a good cause, and thank you so much. Um, okay, to be fair, I'm not listening all that much to anything. The song was alright. I think. I mean, the songs don't really matter when it comes to this format. So even if they perform, I don't know, Mary Had a Little Lamb, we're not voting for the song anyways. But her back catalog is stronger than this, in my opinion. She did a good job, in my opinion. I think her other performance was stronger. Um, oh, it's apparently the song is a tribute to for her grandmother, which is sweet. She sounded great. I don't know. I don't know what more to say. I am. Uh, it's just the format, guys. Well, she has great enunciation. That's the thing. Preya had a very lovely interview with Sinan of Wii Vlogs you can watch, and she her English is impeccable. Maybe it's enunciation problem. Maybe it's nerves. You have to remember that these people are these are people at the end of the day. They are artists, you know, and while they are performing in the national selection, they are also still human. And when you're performing such a sentimental song piece, you cannot. It's hard to contain your nerves and emotions. I am. I'm not doubting her professionalism at all. So, oh, look at her. She's so charming. She has presence. She has personality. God forbid a woman has personality. Okay, apparently she wrote the song with Eurovision in her mind. I don't think it would be a good choice for a Eurovision style format. I think Moma would catch the audience more, but she cannot perform any of these two now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, we have Mikhail Marinova. Oh, she looks great. What a good outfit. The styling so far is incredible. Love from Puerto Rico. Thank you, love from the Netherlands. Thank you so much uh, to the Puerto Ricans, or one of them, watching my content. Thank you so much for being here. Um, that is the trophy, you guys? It's a weird trophy. Okay, let me mute a little bit. Wait, let me see what you guys are saying. So far, I would say Mona still, but I'm biased, and I'm probably by the end of this, I would still say Mona. Preya sounded good. Roxana sounded good as well, but I'm reducing some of her points due to the fact that it was a cappella because this is not X Factor. Come on. Um, okay, she did. See, the issue with Mikhaila Marinova is she's very popular, but I cannot recall even one of her songs. I I cannot name you a single song by Mikhaila Marinova. It's very radio friendly. It's very cookie cutter pop music ballads mostly that get to showcase her vocal because her vocal is insane. But a vocal a song doesn't make. You know, people said it. I'm repeating it. I don't want her to win, guys. May God help her. May God give her health, strength, and blessings. But I just don't want her to win. And the song is called Under Pressure. Okay, the pronunciation is good. Okay, what is with these movements, you guys? First, Mono, now Mikhail Mario as well. Why is it so dramatic? Why is she shaking? What is happening? Oh, she sounded better last time. Oh, I hate this song. I hate this song already. This sound good, but I don't like this the improv of it all. Where did this come from? Oh, it's such a melody festival and type songwriting camp song. Ugh. Like this belongs in MGP. This belongs in MGP. Yeah, I don't want her to win because I'm not confident. And if she produces something like this, borderline, borderline qualifier. And this is the issue, because she's by far the vocally most competent. But you gotta have a star quality, and she does. But she doesn't have individuality and something that makes her unique. This is such a safe pop song. There is nothing that's that interesting about it. There is no uniqueness, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the trophy is so weird. Okay, I'm done with the song. Can can it please end now? And why is she dressed like Wednesday Adams? She dressed like a goth baddie, and that's not really the vibe of the song, is it? No, it isn't. Let me answer that question for you. Mm. Her last performance was better. She should have stuck with the ballad. There are opinions in the world, just that yours is the right one on Mona. Exactly. It should be. It shouldn't be 50% jury, 50% televote. It should be 100% Gothams opinion because I'm always right. We will make a video on the Moldova selection. I'm planning something, but my mouth is zipped for now. I should kept. I should have kept my mouth closed. What does that mean? That that blonde woman, the British one. Okay, we don't need all that. We don't need all that. We don't need all of that. She's basically performing in a living room. Just imagine her performing in your living room right now. That's about the size of that studio. Okay, this was so dramatic for no reason. This is low-key one of the best vocals of tonight. It is. It's probably the best vocal tonight. But I didn't like the whole ad lib, the improv of it all. There was no need for that much energy. No, you gotta. There is a smooth line. There is a small and smooth and skinny as me line between doing too much and doing enough. And these artists have to do enough because they will look ridiculous on that tiny ass stage if they're completely frozen like this. But you also have to be mindful. Mindful presence, mindful little dancey dance, mindful movements. You cannot be doing Natasha plays the interpret dancer the entire time because it looks insane. And she was just basically the issue with Kirana and the cosmonauts from last time. It's too much, too much. Dial it back a little bit. We don't need to be flipping around the stage, doing cartwheels, doing a whole gymnastics routine. Oh, this is a chain smoker. That woman. She has my voice. I see my future in this woman. It's bright. Yeah, the song is awful. The song is atrocious. Also, I need the jury to stop being so politically correct. This politically correct is like a term in Bulgaria we use often, meaning very PG-13, no criticism whatsoever. This is a competition at the end of the day. This is not some concert held in Kushlukov's basement for nothing. You have to provide a little bit of substance when it comes to the critiques, and yeah, yeah. The continuous panning to the top left is such a choice. It is. The camera cuts. I mean, they probably have five cameras, but come on now. Oh, come on now. Okay, very stable presence. The presence was over the top in my opinion. We could have dialed it back. This man hasn't aged, by the way. He's probably 40 or something. He looked the same back when I was 10. Back when I was 8, he looks the same. The vocal is great. We got that part. We gotta provide something more than just a vocal, you know? What have I missed? The two that should win, basically. Mona and Prayer you missed, and Mikhailo Marinova. This national final feels like a formality at this point. Why are we going to her again? And why are we talking about this song again? I hate the hosts with a burning passion. Um, I dare to disagree. In that tiny ass stage, you have to smash the stage by your energy, and Mikhail was doing it very well. She did smash the stage, but I don't think it was necessary for that song. I don't know. It was just a little bit too dramatic, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater, and maybe I want Mono to win a little bit too much. But you know, people have opinions. Everybody has opinions. Opinions are like holes, assholes. Everybody has them. Doesn't mean they're great. All of them. Most of yours aren't. Arena 88888 next year, please. Oh, that's another issue I have. Let's say Bulgaria wins. Um, the only arena capable of hosting that style of competition, format, production, blah, 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 is Arena Sofia. And it's on the other side of the city, it's close to the airport. And that arena, oh my god, they changed that arena's name like 10 gazillion times. First, it was Arena Armets, named after the people that held it, the owners, I think, which was this insurance company called Armets. Then it was changed to Arena Sofia, which is the appropriate name because it's the only big ass arena in the city. And then they changed it to Arena 88888. I'm pretty sure that's the official name now. And it's named after a betting website. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about the state of Bulgaria, I don't know what will. We're going back to the backstage again. Jesus Christ, God, Lord help me. I'm so hungry. Guys, I'm so peckish. Okay, let me know your thoughts, opinions. Who is your favorite so far? We saw Roxana, Mona Preya, and Mikhail Marinova performed. If I had to rank them, I would say Mona, Preya, then Mikhail Marinova, and then Rux. Or maybe, mm, yeah, because of the acapella, I'll put Roxana last. Rest assured, that she won't be the last in my ranking by the end of this, but I don't like that it was a cappella. It was a little bit unnecessary in my opinion. Mikhail Marinova, of course, great vocals, great guns, she's beautiful, blah 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 blah. I don't see any individuality. I don't see anything that's pulling me in. I don't see any gravitational field when it comes to her as an artist. I don't find her music exciting. I don't find her exciting. Of course, there's an audience for Mikhail Marinova and people of that niche. It's just not me. It's just not me. I do hate the hosts with a passion. All of them, even the backstage lady. Thank God she's charming because, come on now, the hosting is atrocious. Hauto is this 40-year-old who hasn't aged asking for a friend. He's short. He's really short. And he has a wife. Famous couple. Famous couple in Bulgaria. Great success. I'm already tired of this. God knows I'm also very tired. but we're halfway through. Uh, and afterwards we'll probably get like interval acts, and then we're gonna do again. Issue with technicalities when it comes to streaming. I'm not talking about BNT right now. I'm talking about myself. Is that my camera runs out of battery so quickly. Oh, okay. They're performing that one song that I like. See the one there, the one with the mustache. He is fine as hell. Both of them are so cringe. Both of them are dumb as rocks. Okay. Um, but my god, is the black one. Is the one with black hair and black mustache fine? Ugh. Ugh. Call me. They're both married, by the way. They're probably like 25. They and they're already married. So I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But yeah, them as artists, it's curious. It's a curious things. It's curious things. I would prefer them over Mikhailo Marinova. Do you know why? Because there is something setting them apart from everybody else. Said there is some uniqueness when it comes to it. Um, there is some. It might not be exactly for me, but I can recognize that they have that it. You know that little it that makes you stand out from the rest of your colleagues. Um, and especially when they do combine folk elements, Bulgarian folklore elements into their otherwise very standard pop music, it's a good, and especially this one. So let's hear it. It's called Vyatra. I really like this song. I really like this song. All right, levitating. I love being an Eastern European. Okay, that was awful. He sounds flat. He sounds flat. What's up? Thank God for the small blonde one. He doesn't sound good. He doesn't sound good, you guys. See, the styling is incredible, but that was never an issue with mullets because they have a stylist, quite obviously, and whoever little gay man is doing their styling knows what's up. This lacks power. This sounds flat live. What? And I think they're singing in a lower register for some reason. That is such. That's such a not choice. That's awful. Why does it sound so bad? Am I going crazy? Please tell me, you guys, tell me. You can also hear this. Please, somebody confirm because I think I'm going insane. This sounds awful. This sounds horrid. No, this does not look like Gabe. Please hold your horse. Um, eh, these two, okay, the original song Vyatra is a collaboration between Molets, these two fuckers, and the choir, the most famous choir in Bulgaria. It's called The Mystery of the Bulgarian Voices, and they're incredible. These three are not a part of that choir, and that's why they do not sound as remotely as good as the original. This sounds awful. I need you guys, after we're done with this, to watch this performance and afterwards go listen to the studio cut. Because the studio version of the song is impeccable. This sounds awful. It sounds flat and it sounds very amateurish. And I don't know what the issue is because in the last live, I think they did. Okay, I think they did a good job. Um, but now no. And it just looks so funky on such a small stage. They're just whoop de doop de doop de doop doop around the stage, while these three women, poor impoverished women from the village, are trying to do something and are not capable of doing anything. And look, the applause sign flashing. Oh, okay, this was awful. What the hell does this skateboard in the postcards mean? It means nothing. It means nothing. Again, there is no thought put behind this national final. There is no thought behind the stage, obviously, because you have to be a cretin to think that this little studio is a good idea for a national final where you have some of the biggest names in the industry, but whatever. Um, the skateboard means nothing. Ugh, it's obviously Mona. I'm not so sure about that. My choice, yes, but the Bulgarian choice, I don't know. Mikhail looks like she'd serve pop, cookie cutter type of music for Eurovision, and when you have options like Mona, if she wins, I'm crying. Exactly what I'm saying. Thank you. Eye candy, he is. The styling is great. Both of them look incredible, but my god, that performance wasn't that good. I'm sorry, but it wasn't. Um, why Adonis has a brother and why are they speaking Bulgarian? Well, I don't know, but sadly this one is married, unlike Adonis. So yes, thank you. They cannot hold an oath. Thank you. It wasn't just me. Exactly. Oh my god, I was talking about this to me and one of my friends were talking about this, and I have been to Eurosong, if you can recall. I even did a video about it, and I recently went to Moldova's national final as well. It's so funny to me that a broadcaster like TRM, the Moldovan national broadcaster, has the chops and has, the not only the courage but the strive to come up with a good national final and to actually produce it. And then you have countries like Bulgaria and Ireland that have a bigger budget, bo- that have a bigger budget. Obviously, Ireland has a bigger budget than Bulgaria and Moldova combined. But Bulgaria also has a bigger budget than Moldova's. And then you have this. They could have easily held this national selection in a bigger venue with good sound mixing, with a good LED screen behind them. They could have invested. But why invest when we can pocket the money? Because basically, this is prime time. This national selection, surprisingly, there is a lot of hype behind it in Bulgaria. A lot of the casuals I know, they're interested in it and they're talking about it and they have asked me about this, that, what do I think? So there is hype, there is audience. They're basically milking prime airtime with this national selection. The Bulgarian people are involved, and in return, they have put no money or effort behind this. And that's why I'm getting pissed off. They do look drunk. Oh my, yes, they do look drunk. They look a little bit like paranoid drunk. I rarely hit that flow state, but when I do, it's not a fun time. It's not it. Thank you, baby lasagna and Adonis. Yeah. Oh my. Their name is Molets, which in Bulgarian means moth. Not the Albania, not the Albania. Moth, whatever the moth does. The moth. Uh, but it does sound like mullets, mullets, mullets. It does. It sounds. Well, I mean, they have mullets, so fitting. Let's say it's BNT's fault. I don't think it's only BNT's fault. I'm here for 5 minutes because I haven't a clue what the what? Am I dyslexic? I cannot read a single comment. I'm here for 5 minutes because I have, I don't have a clue what the fuck this is gonna be like. Me neither. Oh, she looks great. Again, the styling is so good. All of these artists look incredible. Watching from Asia because yes. Um, Greetings to Asia. Again, this is a perfect time for me to remind you that we are raising money for the SOS Kiev emergency fundraiser for generators and backup batteries by the Serhiy Prytula Foundation. We 30% of the proceeds and revenue from this live stream are going to be directly donated towards this fund, providing crucial humanitarian and civil aid to those affected in Kyiv due to the current humanitarian crisis in the city caused by Russia's constant bombardment, illegal of Ukrainian energy infrastructure, leaving millions to freeze in their homes. So any donation is much appreciated. I find it so strange when countries choose artists but not a song, like it should be a combination. Exactly. Like the format is there. It's not like BNT had to, whoever is working there and in charge of this, had to put together two like brain cells to come up with a format. The format was there. You could have easily picked it. But no, we have to be different. Gotham, you loved Eurosong. I loved Eurosong, but it's basically the same production quality as Bulgaria. And if Eurosong Ireland looks like the Bulgarian national selection, you definitely know something is wrong. Clapping our Gaurelta. Oof. Relta. That's a conversation for a different day. What is it? Oh, look at her. She's serving cunt right there. Okay, this is what I mean by stage presence. You don't have to be... You just need mindful movement. Yeah, this is what I mean by stage presence. Thank you. Not what Mikhaila Marinova was doing. Oh, she's such a star. I mean, obviously she's winning this. She's actually walking this. She's by far the most popular. She has the biggest fan base. And rightfully so, because she's a good artist. I cannot be insincere this whole stream. Just because her music is not my personal cup of tea doesn't mean that I cannot be objective. And she's objectively incredible. Okay, this is a relatively standard pop song again. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what I mean. You have to have star quality. You have to have individuality. And she does, because look at her styling. Look at the way she carries herself. That's what I mean. In the song, I would listen to this. I would actually not mind listening to this compared to Mikhail Marinova. You cannot force me to listen to a pop song like that. That's the thing. So this comment by Mitush says, I don't know why they even decided to spend money on such a shitty show instead of doing an internal selection. This is what I mean. They're milking prime airtime because they know there is an audience for this. They know there is internal hype within the country for this. They're not investing anything. This is a regular studio. They're not putting any money in this. All they get is revenue in return. That's why. Thank you so much, Neuro Cantanata, for the $20 US. Love from the US. Love to the US. And thank you so much for your contribution, for this donation. It means a lot. It's going towards a great cause. Thank you for supporting the channel, for supporting the cause, and for supporting this live stream. Kisses. She's so cute. She's incredible. I love her. Like, her music is not always for me, and I have admitted that many times. Yeah, oh my gosh, she's walking this. Guys, we can all collectively forget about Mona and Preya and whoever else, because she's walking this. And I won't blame anyone for voting, and I won't blame anyone or anything if she wins, because this is the best performance of the night so far. There, I said it. And this is coming from a die-hard Mona fan. Am I gonna vote for her? No. I'm still gonna vote for Mona, but I won't be surprised if she wins. Thank you so much again, Euro Cantonato. Do you guys reckon it's a time for a little small break? Maybe. One of my friends from back in Bulgaria, she's just said, my friends thought, my homeboys thought that this was Kalosh. Pass. Cash on steroids. Cash? Kalosh on steroids. Not even on steroids, on, I don't know, some cheap amphetamine at this point. Okay, let me tell you something. We still have, how many artists have performed? Mona Preja, Roxana Mikhailova Marinova, Dara, Molec. We have two more, Kirana Kosmonautit and Inner Glow. My camera is on 18%. It will die soon. That doesn't mean the stream is gonna end. I might have to switch towards my laptop camera, which is an incredible inconvenience. But you have to you have to apologize. You have to forgive me for that. Okay, good job. Good. I mean, the song wasn't that vocally challenging, which it is what it is. But she did a hell of a job performing that. It's not in the Nova Zora. Come on, Nova Zora is such a drag race anthem. That was a good song. That was an alright song. Would I listen to it on repeat? No, but if I hear it somewhere in the club with the homegirls, I might, bob to it. I want to say that this song would be better if she could sing it, but then girl, the rap part was honest. Oh my god, she rapped. I am paying no attention whatsoever. But I love that big ass watermarks on BNT Scream on YouTube. They could at least put it in the big center. There is a what? There is a stream on? Huh? They styled her so well. Yes, they did style her so well. I I didn't know they were doing a live stream BNT. Good for them. I cannot believe they are almost done. We might be done in an hour, and I can finally go eat my chicken soup. Mm. I love when I have exciting things in my life because that's so exciting for a 21-year-old to dismember a chicken, spend a whole afternoon cooking a chicken and then be excited about it. People my age are doing this and doing this, and what am I doing? Dismembering a chicken, cooking three separate dishes from it, and watching BNT's national final on stream with some gay people in my phone, in my laptop, whatever. Okay, the jury is open. Let's see. I think, I don't. Wait, let me go back and forth for this. I don't just think. I know. I know there is some riggery taking place, and I know this is rigged for Dara. And if she doesn't win, I'm gonna be surprised. But I wouldn't mind. It would be better for it to be a riggery for Dara than for Mikhaila Marinova. I love how this stream also just turned into a Mikhaila Marinova not fan club, hate club. Love that woman, but come on now. We have to be real. I like the jury, we're providing some actual criticism. And the criticism basically, let me summarize what I mean, what I think of Mikhail Marinova. You're talented, you have no special qualities. You should go back to choir singing because that's the only thing going for you. Which is not what I mean. I don't want that to be the takeaway. She's a good artist, but I don't think she is well equipped when it comes to individuality and uniqueness, blah 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 blah, all of that fun stuff, to stand out in a competition like Eurovision. Oh, we can vote soon. I forgot that I can vote. Okay, let's move on because I have 15% on my. I hate these cooks. I hate these cooks with a passion now. I don't like them. They're not alternative though. How is their music alternative? It's what you would hear on the radio back in 2010. And here's the thing: if there's anyone Bulgarian, Bulgari of Chata, say hi. All the Bulgarians in the chat, say hi. I don't know if that was a platform in any other Eastern European country, but in Bulgaria back in the day, VBox 7, it used to be the most famous video sharing platform. This would have done numbers on VBox 7 back in like 2015. And that's about where their music stayed at. No progression. This awful. Such a naff music. Such a naff song. Hopefully they will perform somebody else's song because my god. Yeah, it's nostalgic in a bad way. They basically said in the postcard, many people associate our music with a feeling of nostalgia. Yeah, it's a nostalgia for like 10 years ago. It's not the pleasant kind of nostalgia. And this is coming from a proud yearner. You can see the artist in the background. I yearn. I'm nostalgic. Nostalgia will kill me one day, probably. But this is not the good kind of nostalgia. I'm sorry, but it's not. Oh, fuck. Okay. Honestly, that's the best way to live life. It's not when you're 21. Dismembering a chicken on a Saturday night, it's not the best way to live your life when you're 21 years old. Thank you so much, Knut Anders Vic, for the 20 for the 20 US dollars. More love from the US. More love to you guys. Stay strong, and thank you so much for supporting my channel, for supporting this live stream, and for supporting our collective cause. Thank you. Thank you for so much for your 20 US dollars. They will go a long way. Thank you. It is a little bit of a Mikhail Marinov fake hate page. Okay, if this is bad, I'm just gonna mute it, alright? Oh no, they're even singing in Bulgarian. And Bulgarian is not a pretty language. My lip muscle is twitching from nerves. Not even from nerves, from. And why is the bagpipe holographic? Oh, I hate this. I absolutely despise all of this. Get rid of it. Bomb it. This is gonna be a long night. Cheers. За нас, за вас и за Donbass. Mm. Okay, this is awful. So, I got a package today. And speaking of this little cheers, which means for you, for us, for you, and for Donbass. Donbass is Ukraine, Slava Ukraine. I got a little purchase. I purchased a little thing, and I'm gonna show it more in the next live stream. But I got this flag of Donetsk, of Donbass, of Donetsk region in Ukraine. It's very beautiful. I love it. I don't have anywhere to hang it in my room, which would be odd because my Ukrainian roots are not from Donetsk. But you know what? I got it uh, because I apparently have a lot of money to spend on things like that. Oof. Yet I thank you so much, Ravairek. Thank you so much for that comment that the frontman basically looks like Jedward, because he does look like Jedward, and I've been trying to pinpoint who he resembles me of, and it's precisely Jedward, and it's not a very good look. Cheers to Jedwards, I love them, maybe, but not quite the most flattering hairstyle to have. Let me just say that. I absolutely hate this. Oh my god, do I hate this? This is another intelligent music project because who is the audience for this? It's not me, it's probably not you guys in the stream as well. Who is vibing to this? Is anybody in the live stream vibing to this? Make yourself known in the live chat so we know who to throw rocks at later after this ends. I can actually not listen to this anymore. I'm just gonna mute them. Oh my god, if they don't come last. Could you imagine if they win now? Could you imagine if we have Mona, Dara, Preya, all of these other people, Molets even, people who are big in Bulgaria, and then they win? Honestly, let them. That's what BNT deserves after managing to screw up a national final this bad. I hate this. Anyways. Inner Glow sounds like Bulgaria's version of Baryak. Oh, Baryak from Montenegro. But you are not ready for this conversation. I think Baryak is better than this. Baryak is like, I don't know. At least it has some like Montenegrin elements in their music. Only the one song I've heard, but I would make that assumption that their other songs also sound like that, and they also incorporate Montenegrin folklore elements. Whatever. This doesn't have anything. This doesn't have anything. It's even better if you're too woke at this point. Does the background look AI to anyone else? I'm not paying attention to them, let alone the background. If that's the case, I you can go to the BNT headquarters and throw tomatoes at them. I would support. It wouldn't surprise me if the visuals are also AI. It just brings, even more sloppy quality to the slop mess we're already witnessing. This big wall of bullshit, whatever this national final is. I'm so glad at least we have OMK, you know, on the 28th of February, which will be the second phase of this national final, where we would pick the song, so I can actually watch something else. Because if I see this fuck ass studio one more time, I'm gonna send people there to personally, just like destroy the stage, um, Blanco style. What was his name? Blanco? The guy that performed with Mammoth in 2022 that won Sanremo. Yeah, Brividi. Was that Blanco? Was his name Blanco? You know how he trashed the stage? The roses? That's what I want to do with that stage. Those fuck ass LED panels that are probably from Sheen as well. So we all agree that they aren't getting close to winning. Yeah, they're not, obviously. But uh, I don't know. Let them. You know what? Let everybody win. Let everybody win. I don't really care about this national selection anymore. Do you think that Miwanov, Boris Miwanov, the guy who wrote Polygenova's song, wrote songs for this year? Okay, so they haven't actually. Let me explain you the process. There are three shows to the Bulgarian national selection. The first show, we, sifted the participants. 8 qualified, the other seven went to the Gulag. Now we're picking the artist. The last show, in which we'll pick one of three songs to represent Bulgaria, it's gonna be held on the 28th of February. From today till the 28th of February, whoever wins tonight is gonna be deported and exiled to a songwriting camp with producers that BNT is working with. I don't have any hope in them, because if BNT are working with them, then God knows who is a part of that team. And they're going to be writing three Eurovision crafted songs. Do I think Bobby Miwanov is gonna be behind any of them? I don't think so, because Bobby Miwanov, I might be wrong, but I think he works for Symphonics, and I don't think Symphonics are involved in any way, shape, or form. If Symphonics, who are behind Polygenova, If Love Was a Crime, Beautiful Mess, Bones, those three songs, those three consecutive participations, if they were a part of the process, I think they would have announced it already, and I don't think that's the case. If we are to compare this to Montenegro, it would be rather Band 9 from 2020. I don't even remember that, but if you say so, sure. The bagpipes were nice. The bagpipes are a lovely element of Bulgarian folklore music. Usually they're not holographic. Whoever made that choice, it was a choice. I don't think it paid off. When is it finished? We're all asking ourselves that. When is this gonna end? This absolute Chinese torture method of a national final? I have no clue. But hopefully soon. I mean, we have Kirana and Cosmonautite now. Kirana and the Cosmonauts. Cosmonauts. Just say it in Bulgarian. Kirana and Cosmonautite. After Kirana and Cosmonautite perform, we are basically done. That's the 8 participants of this phase of the national selection. My piercing fell. I'm gonna stay like this for the end of the stream. I don't really care anymore. My legs itch because of my socks. I'm getting overstimulated. I have 2 lights shining directly in my blue eyeballs right now. I'm watching this horrific shit. It's all too much for me to handle at this point. So you have to stick with me wearing one dangly ding on my piercing. I'm so sorry, but for me this selection feels like it lacks the soul. It could be just a one show with 10 to 15 original songs competing for the win with additional traditional cultural intervals. Exactly. But BNT wants to put no money in it and milk the most out of it, because nobody actually watches BNT back in Bulgaria. It's either BTV or Nova Television. Nobody is watching BNT aside from maybe 20 grandmas that don't know how to switch from channel one, which is BNT, to another one. They don't know how to properly use a remote. Other than them, nobody really watches BNT, so for them, this is all profit and no effort. So that's why we have that. If we were going for quality, we wouldn't be dealing with this shitty format. Okay, last one. I'm beyond excited to be over. To be done with this. To be over. Over where? Oh, it's a ballad. How interesting. See, this is the thing. Last time she was doing splits and a whole gymnastics routine on stage, and this time she's staying still, like a fucking Roblox character. Oh, I'm so tired of Bulgaria at this point, and I'm hungry. What? I heard the songs that are already done, and no matter who wins, we will get them. If that's the case, that's horrific. I heard that the artists all made sure that they, when they, accepted the invitation, that they were at least were envisioned and planned to be a part of the songwriting process. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they lied. If that's the case, I mean, it's typical of BNT. It wouldn't surprise me, but I just hope that's not the case because we're just gonna get a whole lot of Scandinavian bullshit in the next show. Okay, I don't like this. She sounds vocally stable, uh, but I don't like their music. I don't think next year we'll be participating. I think this is a one-time deal. Uh, I just don't like their music as much. Again, there is an audience for their music. It's just not me, and I'm not exactly confident in their capability of coming up with a song that's actually gonna be completely different than their back catalog because it's still them. And if this is like the niche of song they would put forward if they do win the national selection, 15th in the semi-final in May. Oh my god, why is the camera shaking? What's happening? I look away for 1 second and there is suddenly a 7 per Richter earthquake. This is just a headache. Are BNT trying to make up for the lack of any production by just slapping like a random shit like the camera shaking right now? Yeah, no. Dara or Mona have a chance of winning. I mean, it all depends on the song. We might be, saying Mona has such a uniqueness to her voice. She has a point of view. Her music is so unique. It would work great in a Eurovision style setting. If the songs are already written, as one of the people in the chat alleged, then it doesn't really matter if it's gonna be Dara or Mona singing it. Because if the song is gonna be some Scandi pop, it's not gonna be doing anything. It's gonna be like 16th place in the grand final tops. And is there a point to participation when you get such a lackluster result? No. I love what I'm hating on BNT. I hate BNT. This is why they didn't invite me to report live from there. First of all, because they probably don't know who I am. They probably don't know who I am, considering they might not have the budget to afford internet connection over there. But also with the amount of hate I directed their way, I wouldn't be surprised. And now it lagged. Perfect. Incredible. No, the Polish national final is 10 times better. The Polish national final is actually good. At least last year it was. Um, Last year. This is just big pile of shit. Okay, amazing speech. The regulations say that during the show, the artist cannot do any choreography wanted. The casting look. Oh, they wanted the casting look. They wanted that. They wanted the casting look, and that's why they almost don't move on stage. Well, that's incredible, BNT. That's such a powerful fucking idea to have when producing a national selection. You know, a casting look, no sound mixing. Put them out in Kushukov's living room. Just who is in charge of this? Who is in charge of this national selection? You deserve to be fired. All right. Okay, I'm gonna let you watch, and I might have to, switch to, you know, doing something in terms of the camera because Oop, nobody saw this. Okay. We're retiring towards a more BNT style of quality because my camera sadly died a little bit. But before the results, oh my god, there are 40 minutes left. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 20 minutes to properly charge, and then we're gonna go back to it for the results so we can look proper and presentable. But so sorry, we're working with what we have, which is not a lot, and the camera is a little bit shiny, which uh, that's what uh, what's up. Oh, these baby bangs are killing me. I look insane. Okay, I have a great idea. Let me pull it out. That's not what I meant. I'm gonna get my very interesting way to rank this thing. Um, okay, whiteboard market, great. So, let me know who is your favorite right now. Now we're going to be doing my top, all right? We're getting the quick little recap right now. We're gonna utilize this moment to first of all vote. Let me vote, and then we are. Oh my god, it's out. Okay, okay, it doesn't matter really. We're gonna vote in a second, but before we do, I wanna rank what we saw tonight, which was a travesty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a very rustical way to rank these songs, but sorry, we might have to figure something out for the next streams. Uh, okay, let me just send a link to Mama Gotham because she wants to vote and she doesn't know how to. But while I'm doing that and while I'm ranking them, please let me know who is your favorite to win in the chat. You know, a little bit of a discussion. Oh, okay. Okay. Bulgaria, Eurovision 2026 vote. Let's vote. Who are we picking? What was the? I'm I'm useless. Oh, found it. Yay. Okay, number two, Mona. Let's go. Let's go. Perfect. Okay, we have voted. That's incredible. Let me do a little thing. I'm gonna transform you to this little loading screen. And we're back. Hi, hello. Let's rank. Okay, this is difficult. Okay, let's rank. Last place, obviously, we have someone that who shall not be named. We have Inner Glow. They're last in eighth because I don't like their music. I don't think they should have been in the final to begin with. Then in seventh we have, unfortunately, Molets. I think their performance was quite weak tonight. I think the song they picked was genuinely a good song. I really like Viatara. Something was wrong, something was off about their performance. It sounded a little bit flat. The studio cut is 50 times clearer, 50 times better. It just didn't work for some reason tonight. So, who was next? Mm, okay. In sixth, we have Roxana. Let me tell you. Oh, no, 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 no. In sixth, we have Kerana and the Cosmonauts. And, a little planet. Um, Look, I don't like their music all that much. Okay, who the fuck is it? Nobody cares about this. But I don't like their music all that much. I think their first performance had so much energy, and this had none in comparison. I'm not confident in their ability to come up with something that's of substance, something that would be competitive, something that I would like to listen to. Fifth, we have Roxana. Uh, Look, I like Roxana. I like her a lot. I didn't like the performance tonight just because of the fact that it was a cappella, and I don't think one should be, you know, singing a cappella in this type of national final format. Great vocal, great gowns, beautiful woman, such a charismatic character. But at the end of the day, I don't see her on the Eurovision stage. I don't see her coming up with something that would work for Eurovision, and that's just my opinion. Fourth, we have, shockingly, considering the amount of hate she got, we have Mikhaila Marinova. Look, vocal is there, looks is there, great styling. I think she was over dramatic today, but that was just my opinion. I think she could have, toned it down a little bit. But there were some movements, it wasn't all static. I just don't like her music all that much. It's just my personal opinion. We all have them. I would never listen to her songs, to be fair. And I don't think that if she wins this national final, Bulgaria will achieve like an extraordinary result in May. You know, she's a great vocalist, but other than that, she's definitely not one of my favorite artists. Then from here down, I don't want any of this to represent Bulgaria. You know, all of this, I don't want it. Scrap this. I don't care for these. These are the only three acceptable choices in my opinion. In third, we have Dara. We have Dara. I think she's a well-rounded artist. She's had. Why is the guy from Azerbaijan 2011? singing. I'm tired of the show. May it end soon. Dara in third. She's a well-rounded artist. She looked incredible. I think vocally she was strong. I think she had the best performance of the night. I like some of her music is catchy. It's definitely pop, but if she has the right team, she has a viewpoint. She has a specific point of view that is clearly interpreted and integrated to her music, her back catalog. So I wouldn't mind see her winning. I have some confidence in her. I think she will be a good pick. And second, we have Preya. That's not how we spell Preya, but I have dyslexia. Preya is definitely a good choice. I definitely don't think she's winning, but I would love it if she wins. All right, I really like Preya. I like her stage presence. I like her music. I like just her as a person. I think she has a unique viewpoint. And even though I do think the song she presented tonight won't be, you know, our victory material in Eurovision, I think considering we saw Mama live last week, I think if she does something in that niche, there is great potential. And first, obviously, bing, 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 we have Mona. We have Mona. Mona is clearly my favorite. I love Mona. I think she is by far the best pick for the country of Bulgaria, for the miserable country of Bulgaria. I, you know, looks, vocals, she's so fresh, she's so new. And even though she might be nervous, as she was again tonight, even though she might sound shaky, you cannot deny the talent. You cannot deny the perspective this girl has. You cannot discredit her in a way. You can work on nerves. You cannot work on developing a new essence as a performer, as an artist. I would rather we send Mona, even though she might sound shaky, considering she has 4 months to improve, than send someone that's lacking in the other departments. She's the best in my opinion, and I love her, and I hope she wins. Who I think will win? Daro. So yeah, let me know who. Okay, this is so unprofessional right now. Let me know who your winner is right now, and I'll go back to the comments to see what do you think. Okay, yeah. Hold your horses. Let me look at what you guys have to say. Oh, and a great point one of my friends just reminded me of. I'm gonna talk about it in just a second. Um, okay. Uh, let me listen a little bit and let me read your comments. Okay, Mona or Roxana. Okay, Mona, Preya. I voted for Mona myself, and I feel blessed. As you should. I voted for my diva Mona. I voted for Mona. Hi from Austria. I'm watching Semi 2 this year, and I need some good songs. Please, Bulgaria, choose Mona. She's fire. Mona should be the obvious choice, but sadly we don't live in a just universe. Preya could be great, but all depends on what song they give her. Well, that applies for every performer. I still think this is Dara's to lose. She comes from the biggest label in the country. There is a certain musical monopoly in our country by run run by run run by a certain someone called Sanya Mutlieva, who was behind Christian Kostov's participation in 2017. Um, they, you know, they get the most benefits. And Bulgaria is a very corrupt country. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if she, as the one running um, her label just pushes her and pays for this victory. Mama got voted for Mama. Mama. Mama got voted for Mona. So okay, what do we have now? Who is this woman? I fear we're just getting some random people off the street at this point. Preya and Mona are definitely my winners, so that's great. We're all kind of unanimous in that we want Mona to, you know, carry the flag. Okay, while we're listening to whatever nonsense this is, let me remind you that this live stream has a cause and there is, you know, some thought behind it. We are raising money for SOS Kyiv, the Serhiy Prytula Foundation, SOS Kyiv emergency fundraiser for generators and backup batteries for Ukraine. 30% of our revenues today, of your donations, everything is going towards the Serhiy Prytula Foundation in trying to, you know, aid civilians, providing crucial civilian aid to those suffering due to Russia's war on Ukraine, and more specifically, the targeted destruction of Ukrainian civilian energy infrastructure, leaving hundreds of thousands to freeze in their apartments. It's minus almost 20 in Kiev right now. You can just imagine having to go through the day with just 2 hours of power. We are raising profits for that. So a link can always be found in in the description of the video. If you want to donate directly to the cause, you can do that, or you can send a super chat here. That way you'll be supporting me and the cause all together. Join together. We're like this. Mona number one. Okay, we all want Mona. I don't know why I'm even reading the comments. We all obviously want Mona. Let me tell you, Polish national final will be shitty this year. The performances will be pre-recorded, and the voting will be on for the whole night. Jesus Christ, what is Stealth Pay doing? The winner will be announced in the morning show the day after. That's such a... You know, I think Eastern Europe has collectively lost their minds this year. Oh, please tell me my camera is ready. I like my suitcase. Okay, it's a little bit ready. Okay, I think we can plug it in. Thank God, I hate this laptop camera quality we have. It makes me feel like an amateur, which is basically what I am. I'm a fraud at the end of the day. Okay, 23%. But it's supposed to end soon, so hopefully, okay, you know what? You guys are going to be going to timeout again, to the countdown scene, because I need to fix something. Okay. Okay, basically we're watching them again. God, please let it end. Please let it end. I want this to end so bad. Yeah, why did she sing this a cappella? That's what I don't get. We could have had a little... We could have. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, Mona needs to win this. Come on now. Wait, can I see? Last time. Oh my god, you guys. BNT is so incompetent. Last time they started the voting process. Yada yada. Fun, fun, fun stuff. And then they forgot to hide the results, so we could all see the results live. Let's see all together. Oh! Oh my god, thank you so much, Halabasina, for the $100. Thank you so much, Slava Ukraini, Heroyam, Slava. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all. And especially you so much. This is just incredible. You're out of your mind. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for this donation. You're not only helping the channel, but you're helping a great cause, helping those suffering in Ukraine right now due to Russia's unjustifiable war. Thank you so much. You are the best. Uh, Herom Slava once again. I'm at a loss for words. That is just incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, last time while the voting was happening, they forgot to hide the results, so we could all see the votes fluctuate live. So we kind of knew the televote before they even announced it. Let me see, Bulgaria Eurovision 2026 vote. BNT. I think the site was right here. Yeah, Eurovision 2026.bg. Am I stupid? Oh no, we cannot see it this time. How curious. Somebody did their job for once. Oh, I hate this. No, I'm actually gonna mute this. This is just unbearable at this point. Ah. I'm losing my mind. I need this to end so bad. I'm beyond famished at this point. I'm beyond exhausted. BNT's poor quality of everything, just the visuals, the graphics, the terrible stage. Everything has exhausted me to a point of no return. Either this ends soon or I burn my hair off live on stream. Again, thank you so much to Hala Basina once again. It's just insane amount of donation. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for supporting me, especially you. You are the gold. Let's see what's happening. And this host, I swear to God, first of all, I hate the hosts. But this one keeps. And then she just whispers in the end. And I don't know why, but this is just pissing me off. Oh? Oh, it's this artist, quite a conceptual, quite a gay artist. Ivo Dimchev, I think his name is. He's a curious pickle in the bunch. I don't know. Let's see. Let me ask the audience. He looks coked out. But most of these artists, I think you have to be coked out in order to enjoy this national final. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Fuck ass Bob. Fuck ass boycott. For some it's fuck ass baby banks, for others it's a fuck ass boycott, for others it's a fuck ass bow. We're all fucked in the ass. Okay, this is so outlandish. I don't know in a good or a bad way. It's outlandish. That's the word I would use to describe this. Can we get the results, please? I'm exhausted. You all are exhausted. 70 of you have stuck by for the past almost 2 hours. The central news emission is supposed to start in 10 minutes. Can we just please get the results? You know, if if we're getting the televote and then suddenly it's cuts to the news, I will be on that very same news broadcast. And was there a need for this performance? I'm not entirely sure. Like, voice your opinion in the chat. Did you like this interval art? I think I think the interval they should have kept the interval acts for from the first night for this one. This is supposed to be the grandiose one. You know, we got Christian Costo, Victoria, Chrisia. They would have been perfect for this. And we had that one Azerbaijani singer. With that, who else did we have? I already forgot them. Nevena someone. I don't know who Nevena is. Maybe she's from my street. She was a woman randomly caught from the street, that's for sure. But I don't know. Poor decision making over at the BNT headquarters. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, it's done. You know. Good job, good job. Bravo, bravo. Do we like this guy? I don't know who this guy is. The mustache is fine. Of the mustache is somewhat is something. It's not my as a mustache connoisseur, I'm not very appreciative of his mustache, but that's just me. At least he has a bow tie. That's fun. All right. What is even happening? Why is he so dressed up, but his shirt isn't? Oh, I know. I know. What? Okay, they basically got him an invitation for the next national final, presumably next year. Oh, that's good. And the way he just stormed off the stage. It's a little fuck ass in my opinion. You know, you weren't bothered enough to invite him, and then I think they got a little bit of hate from his fan base for not actually inviting him. So now they're just trying to redeem themselves. That's a little bit half-assed. I would be insulted personally. Evil Dimchev, don't accept it. Don't accept it because you perform on that stage, and that's a travesty on its own. This national final has brought to you Werner Herzog and Jungle Levels of Despair. I'm crying. I know. I am so ready to end this stream. You have no idea. Why is this Moldovan horror lady, whatever this is? I agree, but Moldovan horror lady, it's a different level of legendary. You know, it's hard to achieve that level of being an icon. The results now that early. Well, it's supposed to end in 9 minutes. It's supposed to end in 9 minutes. So wrap it up, sheeple over at BNT. Oh my god, these ads are gonna send me into cardiac arrest. I'm not getting any ads. Maybe it's from my stream. I didn't set up any ads, so um, take your complaints with YouTube at the end of the day. Oh, she looks so pretty, Dara. You know, whoever her stylist is, good job. I feel like I'm on a podcast right now. What is happening over in Latvia? I have no clue. Oh my god, can this please end? Come on now. Again, I have 13%. We need to wrap it up. Oh, he's already there, but it's behind the corner. Obviously, he's already there. What do you mean? The size of this venue is about like 50 square kilometers, or 50 square meters. You know, 50 square kilometers. Could you imagine? There was a guy in the audience that was so fine. I'm not paying attention to anyone or anything right now. Look at my foot. This is how I know I'm not capable of tying a bow tie. Who's gonna be the finalist? Dear, there's not gonna be any finalists. There will be one winner. Thank God there won't be any finalists anymore, and we're wrapping it up tonight. Okay, my tattoo hurts a little bit. He looks like a millennial grey version of Dorian Electra in the flamboyant era. I kind of see that for him. Do we know the winner yet? No, we do not. Unfortunately. Oh my god, the vote is still opened. Okay, we're counting down. We're closing down the vote. Finally, whoever voted, voted. You have like 5 seconds to vote. If you haven't voted, go home. Go home. Vote. Oh, my brain is mush. Can we can we please wrap this up? Can agree that her stylist deserves a raise. Yes, Dara's stylist, impeccable job. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Inshallah, Mona wins now. Oh, so now the team is gonna process the data, which will take about 30 more minutes. Oh, someone from Albania is gonna be singing. Škodra Elektronik. Hopefully. Oh, Alice is gonna be singing. Oh, Alice is gonna be singing. Okay, this is gonna be curious. You're gonna hear my thoughts on the winner of Festival Ikingis. Ikingis. And that's very fun, actually. Okay, the camera froze a little bit. I'm still here. I just need to, maybe during Alice, to charge it a little bit because. Okay, we're back. It's because I fell asleep and Ad woke me up. I can agree that. Yeah, we're getting Alice. How fun! How fun is that, sheeple? I really like this song actually. This was my winner from Fic. Unfortunately, we didn't have any live stream for Festival Kinges or Monte Song. I was back home, but and I just didn't have the ability to do a live stream. Plus, I really needed a break. So I'm kind of glad I didn't. Maybe we can revisit them if we still have time and you guys are up for it. But I really like this. He was my winner from Fig this year, so I'm glad he won. Plus, I really like the song. I think the song is quite strong. I like the lyrics. I think he has a beautiful voice, and I really like the fact that it has this like choir feel to it. It's a little bit ecclesiastic in a way. I don't know if that's the proper word. It feels like there is a choir at all times, like supporting him, and it gives it like a more grand feeling. It's not falling flat by any means. Do I think it's a slight downgrade from Skoda Elektronika and ZR? Maybe, but at the end of the day, those were just. I don't think Albania is ever gonna get such a good representative ever again. But that's just my opinion, you know. Skoda Elektronika were once in a lifetime kind of deal. But again, his styling as well. He is able to dress himself very well. I'm so glad they're keeping it in Albanian because Albania sometimes suffers from the stupidity of translating their songs in English when they do a revamp. Which I think it's if they did that, this would be over. But the Albanian language definitely adds something to this song. It makes it special. It makes it special. They should invite me as an editor next year if they do it. Honestly, they need help. I'm on my way. I miss Albania. I yearn for Albania. I really want to go to Festival King this one year. I think it's gonna be a great. I think it's gonna be a great trip. I actually love this song. He reminds me of Ukrainian Pivovarov a bit. Oh, that's genius. It does sound like something Pivovarov would write. Okay, La 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 2. Great comparison. This definitely sounds like an Artem Pivovarov type of song. A little bit more Balkan, you know, Albanian dramatism. But I get what you mean. We see each other. We see each other. He does sound like a Artem Pivovarov. This is a very quintessential Artem Pivovarov kind of song. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love Albania. By the way, were there some allegations on Alice? I read somewhere last year he attended FIG, but then they got deleted. I have no clue. I didn't follow Festival Ikengis this year. I didn't follow any of the national finals so far, aside from Moldova. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. Um, so I don't know if there were some allegations. I have no clue. I mean, I got the news that he won. I listened to the song. I like the song. And I like the clock. It was in the fake performance as well. It's all about the time, you know, running out of time. Your mother who will always be there for you. It's like an homage to mothers as a whole, which I find that message dearly endearing. So um, I really like it. You cannot compare Skoda Electronic to Alice, just two completely different music styles. Both are amazing. Albania knows something. I agree. You cannot compare both of them. I think this is a more typical choice for Albania, if you know what I mean. A power ballad sung in Albania, it's something patriotic, kind of, not really, but you know, still mothers, deeply sentimental for the Albanian people as a whole. Skoda Electronica was completely out of the box. I still have no idea how they won FIC. I still have no idea that about their participation last year, them winning FIC was again once in a lifetime thing to happen to a country like Albania. So unfortunately, for the next couple of years, uh, every winner of FIC will be compared to Skoda Electronic in a way because after Ramanishliu 2012, that's their best result, and that's their best result in like 14 years. So you know they just really they set the bar so high that it's kind of like very difficult to outdo it. Oh, my voice is so dry. Oh, another one. Satoshi. Satoshi. Please let it be Satoshi. Oh, Malta. It's gonna be Aiden. And now you hear my thoughts on Aiden. Oh, I hate this song. I hate this song. I hate this song, you guys. I don't like it. It's not for me. It's very like naff to me. I know there are fans of this song. I'm just not one of them. I really liked Matt Black, so again I didn't follow it. I watched the second semi-final, a bit of it, like a part of it. And hello Mr. Gabe, hello Mr. Gabe. Um, I liked a part of it. I liked a part of it. I liked Matt Black. That's who I saw. Dennis was also kind of fun. I don't like this song, however. This wouldn't be my winner. It's kind of a little bit enough for me. It's very stereotypical. Also, he's like, isn't he like hella gay? It's such a heterosexual song, in my opinion. True, Alice did make it look nice at least. I need this edit to end so he can sing and then we can move on to step two, which is the votes. But I think it was fairly obvious that Tatum was gonna win this. I hate this. Oh, it's so naff. I really don't like this. I really don't like this song. May God be with him. I wish him all the best, but I cannot. Anyways, comments time. By the way, I think I read most of them. Can this end? Honestly, can this end, please? I'm begging you. A chicken soup is waiting for me. Something else, maybe as well. I want to have a proper cigarette and a glass of wine. I'm gonna. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fill me a bath. I'm gonna have at least 50 fags while taking said bath, and have a bottle of red wine. That's what I. That's what I want to do right now. I really don't like this song. I really don't like this song. Oh, and it's so naff. It's again a romantic ballad, kind of. We're singing about love again. Can we stop singing about love, you guys? Like, stop. Why did Shkodra Electronic give 12 points to Stefan in Montenegro? I don't know who Stefan is. I have a friend called Stefan. He shouldn't get those 12 points from Shkodra Electronic. Um, I wish we had Miriana back. I don't, personally, but that's just my opinions. I'm kind of done with the whole beauty blender situation of it all. I kind of left that behind as soon as May ended. Uh, yeah, Matt Black. I thought he was gonna win. I thought he was deserving of winning. You know, the past two editions were kind of like, haha, look at Matt Black. This time he went into this fairly competitive, and I think his song was better than whatever is playing on my screen right now. Why is the production quality so much better for this performance that it's not even an artist who is not even competing right now in the selection than for the rest of the people that are actually gonna represent Bulgaria? I'm gonna crush out any second. Aiden has a girlfriend. Oh, well, congratulations to his girlfriend. Um, that said girlfriend, could she be of male gender? I don't know. I haven't heard anything for Estilao. I'm planning a stream for Estilao, so I'm probably gonna roll dog it and kind of go into it without knowing any of the songs or any of the artists. I think that might be fun. Oh, it ended. It ended. Mashallah. Mashallah, as they say. Honestly, I'm so done with this. Yeah, at least, no, I mean, he sounds good, but again, this is not a vocal competition. Honestly. And they gave him a rose. Give me a rose as well. That's the least I deserve for bearing with you guys' whole production. Красавец то, ну что, Jesus Christ, someone shoot me in the head, honestly. Oh great, another rigging. He just said, the host just said, you just got yourself a couple of points from the Bulgarians. You remember last time remember last time they did that? They did that in 2021 with Natalia Gordienko when she went to perform in Bulgaria for some reason in a late night talk show. And then she said, we're gonna give 12 points to Bulgaria and Bulgaria is gonna give 12 points to Moldova. And then actually that happened in the show. And it was Natalia Gordienko with sugar, so you definitely know that wasn't deserving. Yeah, it's so enough. It sounds like a postcard for Venice. Mm. Okay, Aiden ended, which is great. I really don't like that song. Oh my god, can we please stop it? I don't want to watch any intervals. I just unplugged my camera again. I cannot do another scene change like 50 times. There was a woman sat with him in the artist lounge during, but I don't know about the relation. Well, if you don't know it, why comment it? Now we all think he has a girlfriend and the guy might have a boyfriend. Okay, I haven't really been catching up with the national finals this season, but I would say the lighting here is quite high. Oh, please. Don't give praise to BNT. What is happening? I'm not listening to this shite. Beauty blenders kind of gave me the ick live in popular kids type thing. Maybe. Yeah, there was a little bit of a bias, but it didn't work out in the end. I don't think JJ won because of the beauty blender situation. I think he's bi. Okay, great. I don't really care if Aiden is bi or not. Okay, this is not the topic of discussion today. The song is boring. I think so as well. Still love them, but it was just a nick for me how they favor. For me, how favored they were, especially by some media. Both true, but it's already over. Why live in the past? So, no, all the best. Hugs, kisses, and prayers type of deal. What is he doing? Why is he dancing like a noodle on stage? Please let this national final end soon. Please. Okay, guys, can you stop arguing about Aiden's private love life? Who cares, honestly? Why are you guys in Aiden's bed sheets? You know, there are rose petals there. You don't need to be there as well. Probably bed bugs as well. No, 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 no. What is he doing? This is so incredibly insane right now. We have the most undeserved winner of all time, including Dimo Bilan. Both of them, they're on the same level. Just hopping around on the stage doing like this. As if it's some like Christmas celebration for the central headquarters of the Bulgarian post office. Post services. That reminds me, I have a package coming from Bulgaria tomorrow. So, with this logic, the net performer will be Mother Nature from Luxembourg. No, we have this. Who wanted this? I just bet my Bulgarian mother right now is sat in front of the TV like this. And she doesn't know what's happening. And she's contemplating just going to bed because it's already 11 p.m. in Bulgaria. And we're looking at this person going. Are you alright? What's a BNT? This is a visual representation of BNT's whole decision making process for this national selection. Fucked in the head. No logic whatsoever. And I'm already at 20% again. My camera is gonna die. And we're looking at this person bopping on the stage. I even forgot his name. Oh, Lithuania 2022. Don't get me started. That's one of the best Eurovision songs of all time. Do, 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 do. I was just left on deliver by someone, and he's gonna die by the end of this. That's a. You know what? We might be doing this on Valentine's Day. If this fails, getting myself two bottles of wine while watching whatever national final is on the 14th of February, and shit talking every single person I've ever been with. You know, I just need this much of more reason. This much. One wrong step and I'm doing that. Okay, it ended. Are we starting now? Can we stop please having addresses? What kind of a question is that? Compared to the guest performers we had, where do our artists stand? What kind of a question is that? The artist can hear you from the backstage. The hosting is just so incompetent this year. But when has it ever been competent in BNT, honestly? The crowd, all 20 people sat there. All 20 people sat there because there is no more capacity for anybody else. Look, they're sat on toilets, portable porta potties. Small desk crammed like this. My desk is here. My desk here in this room is bigger than that. I don't care about the sexuality of artists unless they did do something cool with it. Like what, doing OnlyFans live on stage? What kind of a statement is that? Unless they do something cool with it. I know that's probably not what you mean, but it was funny. It was funny. Is that the only ESC related person the Bulgarian TV could afford? Probably. Probably. No self-respecting artist that has been to Eurovision, that has performed on such a level, will willingly go to that basement in somewhere in the center of Sofia. Time is running out. What song was that? It was from Ukraine. It was from Vidbir. That's the only thing I remember. Remember. I have started mumbling. I cannot speak anymore even. Icos time. Last one, I promise. I just need something to keep me going. If it was more engaging like Vidbir, I'll probably not have had even a single one, but this is just pain and suffering. I should be paid and awarded damages. Oh, the results are calculated. What a wrong time. And now we have that. I spoke too soon. Gotham, are you going to be covering Benidorm? I am not sure. If there is a more interesting national final happening at the same time, probably not. I'm not too fond of Benidorm Fest. I would love to cover it this year. I think it would be very appropriate to cover it this year. Um, I'm not sure. I need to check my schedule and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So now when you make your camera frame up, do so with your stream frame because it's too big for your frame though. Not again. Guys, I hate OBS. I hate OBS, I swear to God. Is it? It is bigger. Thank you for telling me. You're such a sweetheart. You know, I cannot fit it properly. Hopefully it's a little bit better now. But if it isn't, who cares? This is gonna end in like 20 minutes. So hopefully. Pray to God that after the ads we have like 10 more minutes because I really want this to end. Like I really want this to end. I'm done. I'm tired. Please let me go rest. You know, I deserve some rest considering I came back to the Netherlands last night. I landed at Brussels at like 8. Had to wait for my bus to the city I live in Maastricht For 2 hours and 30 minutes, I was sat at the airport eating burgers and chain smoking. And after that, I got the bus and I arrived 2 hours later in Maastricht, which is the city I live in. And then I had to catch an Uber. And I went to bed at around 3 because I had to unpack all of my suitcases, do laundry, and clean my room. I have barely slept. Oh my god, and the frame for this is also bigger than it should be. Okay, we're getting results. Okay, I don't care anymore. That's the thing about it. Okay, let's watch together and hope and pray. Okay. Oh, Satoshi, Satoshi, Satoshi. Love Satoshi. Oh my god, Candice, and we're getting fucking addresses from Marcus and Martinez and Satoshi. Do we need all of this? At least I think this. I reckon this is gonna be short. Mm, so now, have you seen the Untugadat staging? No, guys, I haven't seen any stagings. I haven't seen any stagings. Hello, Gotham. Just wanted to say I love your channel. Thank you so much for being awesome and for everything you do. Thank you so much, David, who 1011. Love you. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going back off frame for a second. And the fact that this is held over Zoom is horrific as well. You've cursed it now. It won't finish for at least another hour. Oh my god, Leah, please don't say stuff like that. Okay, results time. Enough. Hold your horses. People, let's hold hands together. Join me for a mutual prayer. Mona. President Mona, if you can hear us, please save us. Mona, please. President Mona, if you can hear us, please save us. And this weird fuck ass trophy as well. Okay. What? Who's gonna announce it? And how are can we get it separately? Can we see the jury votes and then? Okay, some random person is gonna be announcing the results. This is so beyond weird. This is just again the entire decision making BNT decided to take is just so weird. There is no logic behind it. Okay, let's hold hands together. President Mona, please save us. President Mona. Manifestation thingy is we're locked in. Yvonne 3902, thank you for the 5 British pounds. Thank you for persevering with for us. Thank you for being with me and spending the past 2 hours with me. It has been great. Thank you for your donation. It's going to the SOS Kyiv Serhiy Prytula Foundation. Okay, thank you. Results time. Mona. Mona. Mona or Preya. But preferably Mona. And preferably it ends within the 5 next minutes. Okay. She's basically saying blah blah blah, thank you. Oh my god. This award is a symbol of hard labor and consistency and qualities and vision. I think all of you have those, but only one can be the winner and have the opportunity to represent Bulgaria at Eurovision in front of the world. I'm very excited. Me too, girl. Can I Please stop live. 23 points. 23 points from the jury. 8 points from. It's gonna be Dara. Oh, Dara won. How exciting. Oh my god, honestly. Honestly, I'm gonna kill myself. I cannot believe that Mona after. I cannot believe Mona didn't win after 2 hours of this shenanigans. Okay. Oh. So Dara won. Yay. Oh, you guys. I really wanted Mona to win. This is beyond disappointing. Oh. Oh. Well, it's Jower. Good job. I mean, I'm glad Dara won, but she's a great artist. But come on now, come on now. We could have had Mona. We could have had Mona. That was the best choice. What did you guys do? Stupid ass Bulgarians. And then she didn't even win the televote. Oh no, she did. Okay, let's get the points. Oh, Mona was third. Oh, Mona was nowhere even close. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, Mona was sabotage again a little bit. Okay, Roxana 8th, Inner Glow 7th, 6 Mulets, Preya, Kerana, Mona, Mikhaila Marinova, and then Dara. Uh, Mikhaila Marinova was second. This was the better choice out of the two. Um, okay, at least it's not Mikhaila Marinova. We spent the past 2 hours hitting on Mikhaila Marinova. At least it's Dara. Good job. Oh, it just ended so abruptly. Amazing. But that was stupid. Oh, hello. Okay, black screen, black screen. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Hello, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, we're back here. Let me fucking turn this shit off. So, Dara is the winner. Dara is the winner. And she's the winner. And it's not Mona, which is deeply disappointing. I really wanted it to be Mona. But, of course, I called this. We all knew it was gonna be Dara. The jury voted. I mean, she won both the jury and the televote. That's an unequivocal victory. We cannot do much about it. I would have loved for it to be Mona. But now that it's not Mona, I don't really care. So, let's summarize. My winner was Mona. She was third, which is a perfectly okay result. She was competing with such big names as Mikhaila Marinova, Dara, Mulets, Preya. Um, I think if she comes back next year, I think if BNT and Bulgaria participate next year, they should just internally select Mona. I think I think that was the artist with the most potential. But Dara is a great pick as well. Congratulations to her and her team. So yeah, that was that. The production was awful. The quality was awful. Terrible sound mixing. BNT has so many lessons to learn, and I don't think they're equipped or willing to learn from any of these lessons. The stage was horrific. The hosts were horrific. Everything was just horrific, and I'm so glad it's done, and I'm so glad it's over. Uh, in order to not cause myself unnecessary pain any longer, I'm gonna wrap this up. Um, Again, thank you for being with me the past 2 hours. We just watched together live as a family the Bulgarian national selection. Dara is the winner.